Stop.
We're live.
We're live. Live. Live and incoming. I'm coming through. We here live and direct on Diamond Release.
Let me just see if it's looking correctly.
It should be. You can't be doing this on lives.
We got a touchdown thrown by Jalen Hurts.
Can't be doing this on live. Stop it. Stop it.
All right.
Poor quality.
It looks good.
Stop
I was just
it.
making sure it wasn't
Stop
flipped
it.
around.
Get on here. We fixed that last week, as you guys saw.
We're gonna get right
Welcome
into
on
it.
in. Diamond Release. Dun, 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 dun. You know we stay swishing, swishing, swishing on fire.
Fire.
All right.
Fire. All right. I got the segment of the week called Dimer of the Week.
You don't have to announce segment of the week.
It is the segment of the week for one reason.
I'm sick.
You can't accept.
Stop it.
Alright, so Dimer of the Week this week is going to Christopher Emmanuel Paul.
Ew.
He has won the last 2 games
Cone.
for the Spurs. Pretty impressive last showing. I believe he had like 17 and 8.
Cone.
Stop.
Cone.
He is leading them to the playoffs as I predicted.
Alright, it's the early season. Relax.
And it's not even Wemby's not even doing his job, to be honest. He should be receiving a lot more scrutiny because even though he's a second-year player, the hype is there. Therefore, the standard should be set.
Let me ask you why there's a certain New York Knick not named as Dimer of the Week.
Because he's not.
After his showings.
What showing?
22-9 and then 36. 5-5, I believe.
Okay, Maxey had 41. Who cares?
All right, look at your record.
We won that game, though.
Say less.
I'm picking
not one
an
game.
underdog in Chris Paul because not many believed in him, including yourself.
Underdog. Cone.
Including yourself.
Cone. That's how you describe him.
Which leads me to my next point about Wembanyama. There is a DPOY race as we speak.
You're going way too soon with this.
It might be too soon, but I guarantee if they don't get hurt, these two are going to be fighting for the spot.
OG and McHale.
Chet Holmgren versus Victor Wembanyama, DPOY race.
Sure, if you only look at block shots.
And steals. And rim protection. Elite. Elite. Elite.
Let's talk about wins.
Alright, let's talk about wins. The Cavs are, 6-0 now? They just beat the
7-0!
7-0.
7-0! 7-0!
So the Bucks...
We are seeing who the true guy who watches NBA.
I was watching the game yesterday. The Bucks were up by 20-something. The Cavs choked away the lead.
They still won.
The Bucks choked away the lead as Doc Rivers tends to do. They did, though.
Nah, you said Cavs at first, so...
I know, because you're talking over me. It's confusing.
Say less.
Anyway, there's rumors about Giannis being on the trade market. Couple teams linked up, including 2 New York teams. I'm not sure who else would really...
keep us out of it.
Miami, I think, was one of them.
There was not 2 New York teams there.
Brooklyn and New York.
What are you talking about?
The Knicks want them.
No, we don't.
They have interest, at least.
No, they didn't.
They did.
I looked at the list. It wasn't us.
I'm pretty sure it was.
No, it doesn't make sense.
Anyone in the chat? Let's get a little.
Seriously,
I'll let you talk about what we need to. I'll check the chat.
Well, guys, you know that the waiver wire master has been on fire lately. I have been picking up people this week, and I'm on to another win this week in my record books as a waiver wire pickup master. I'm also going to win in the actual fantasy week for basketball. Pretty close for football, too. I am your fantasy advisor. Come to me for all things. Pay me, pay me, pay me. Go ahead.
What do you mean?
Next.
Okay, so anyone in the chat, if they are in the chat, feel free to leave some questions.
There's nobody in our chat.
There's a couple.
Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you could jump on lives with us like this.
Yeah, I mean, we want more interaction with
fans.
Yeah, it's more fun for everyone if there's interactions, and if you're in our fantasy league, we could help you out and give you some suggestions about your team.
Yeeps.
Even though someone next to me's predictions were completely wrong. Completely wrong.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Should we show the chat?
Chat what? There's no one watching. I'm literally the only person.
Are you sure about that?
Help you out.
Yeah, I'm looking right at it.
Alright, well, we'll save that, I guess. Other things going around the league. Let's see. I left a couple notes.
Let's go into the Embiid incident. Speak your words on your player. Defend him before I annihilate.
It sounds like a Black Panther scene.
Speak your words.
Njoku. Is that what they say?
Just speak your words.
Njoku. Alright, so I didn't really see any footage. I don't think anyone has yet besides who was there.
Shams did.
He saw footage?
Probably.
I don't think he saw footage. I think he just heard hearsay. So
Hear hearsay.
So obviously Embiid shoved a reporter after...
Punched.
Stop spreading false lies like last episode. He did not punch. He simply shoved.
There's no simple in the word shove.
in step back before I actually do something kind of shove.
Nah, he pushed it.
Obviously...
You're saying that without seeing it. Go ahead.
As an organization, they do not like any kind of physical contact with co-workers.
Soft.
Maybe a little bit of frustration from all the criticism he's receiving lately and the team not doing too well. Obviously, he wants to be out there on the floor and
sure he does.
all that. He's probably going to receive some kind of fine.
Suspension as well.
Probably not a suspension, if I'm being honest.
If you're being honest, that sounds a little biased.
I just don't think it was quite enough for...
Yeah, he didn't see it.
And I mean, you got way worse things getting a 1-game suspension. I don't think it reached that level. Like, it'd be one thing if he, like, threw hands or something, like pushing the ground. Like, you don't
So, can I ask a question before you go into this spiral? Since we're on that topic of way worse things. Is throwing a ball at a fan or, not being courteous to the, courteous to, like, reporters, is that a lesser crime than actually shoving someone?
I'm pretty sure throwing at a ball does more damage.
No.
And it could lead to...
Oh, no. We're talking about direct contact to a non-player, non-fan, someone that works for the team. Well, not for the team, for the Inquirer.
Yeah, they don't work for the team.
They work for the city. City of Philly.
The city of Philadelphia does not represent the Inquirer. We do not care about them. Honestly, they are just writing stuff to get clicks. Yeah, I think Embiid was not completely in the wrong. He was in the wrong for his actions, but the reporter was kind of crossed a line, which you don't want to cross with family and stuff like that. You can't really say too much or you'll get canceled like this guy. Last episode again.
Not too much. Not too much. All right, guys. Well, here is the obliteration of Embiid. 1. There is all complete wrong. There is no excuse for hurting somebody who's especially smaller than you.
Did he go to the hospital?
I don't know, and I don't care. He picked on someone smaller than him by physical contact.
How
a
do you know he's
7
smaller?
foot 300 guy opposed to some stupid guy who works at a desk. Yeah, let's do the math. Yes. So that was in the wrong to begin with. I don't care what anyone says. It's their job to piss you off. It's part of media. Now, if Philly hasn't recognized that, I don't know when they will, because they've been going on for this for many, many decades of slander. You look at Stephen A. Smith himself. He started in that Philadelphia media district. And look where he got now, just spewing words out in the ESPN bullcrap realms. Never actually stating things with facts, just emotions and words and highlight reels. He never actually has any expertise. So
I'm gonna ask you again.
No, I'm not done. So beyond that, the fact that he's not playing does not make him invulnerable to suspensions just because someone says something and he retaliates. The NBA's face is to show that they are respectable to everyone. So they are going to make a lesson of Embiid. They are going to suspend him at least a few games, my prediction. As you will see, it will come out a few days or tomorrow. You will see a suspension. You will see a fine. It is called making an example of someone doing something wrong. There.
I'm going to ask you again. How much contact do you think he actually gave that reporter?
The amount of contact does not change the nature of the incident.
So you're saying it could be like a stepping stone to something more eventually? By someone else, maybe?
It's not. Again, the punishment is because he retaliated in a physical nature. The amount of physical does not matter.
I just can't see him getting more than a big fine. Like, even if it's a
gonna be
massive
suspended.
fine, they want Embiid to play games. That is my take. Making him play games, like, I don't even know if he's going to play anyway, honestly, but making him play games is enough of a punishment.
Not too much. Not too much. That is a wild theory that belongs on the Mind You of the Weeks.
Oh my god. Alright.
Yes. So that was the Embiid incident. Can you think of any other...
What is happening to Tyrese Halliburton?
Like I told you guys, the wannabe fake all-star has arrived. Last year was the fluke year. You guys saw him as an all-star. Happy, celebrate. You saw him in the Olympics over Brunson because of injuries and all that. Happy, celebrate. Now, back to normal. Wannabe fake all-star who can't shoot.
Shout out Austin Rivers pod. He had a little segment on there about Halliburton and how he's mid. I don't completely agree with him being mid. I just think it's a slump type thing. Like, he's gonna get back to normal eventually. But he was saying that it's a lot easier to game plan for him now, as the end of last year. It was pretty easy for teams to like expect passes more than shots.
Mm-hmm.
But he did go pretty far in playoffs, so I don't know how that exactly makes sense.
Let me explain that. Now we know that Halliburton had issues shooting last year as well. Also in the playoffs, he had issues shooting. We gotta go with the fact here The facts are the Bucks had injuries. The Knicks had injuries. So how did he get as far as he did with the Pacers? They happened to be a healthier team and on fire. Himself was not necessarily the key factor.
Didn't they not have Matherin for the whole year?
One guy?
Didn't they not have Matherin for the
One
whole
guy?
year? Who did the Knicks miss? Randall, one guy?
No.
Robinson doesn't matter.
Robinson?
He does not matter.
Who else got hurt in that? Josh Hart? Jalen Brunson,
They
Game
played
7?
through it.
No,
They
they
played
got,
through
they
it.
got out in Game 7.
They
Yay,
played through
we're
it.
out. We were relying on Alec Burks. How quick they forget. Come with facts. You come with facts on this pod. So someone wants to talk about Steve Nash.
What is there to talk about? He's not in the league.
Steve Nash, huh? Are we talking about Team Canada's failures, or are we talking about the legacy?
Who is better, Steve Nash or Jason Kidd?
Why did it spiral to that?
That's a segment we could talk about.
You
Okay, me being the dimer, I'm going to talk about this one.
didn't watch these guys enough.
I watched them in their primes. Steve Nash, multiple MVPs. Kidd never had an MVP but won a championship. Nash did not win a championship, but I believe he got close once or twice.
He was never in the finals.
Never?
Don't think so.
You don't want to say that.
What are you talking about?
You don't want to say that.
Was it with the Lakers?
I'm pretty sure he's in the finals.
With the Lakers? It's the only time I could think of. Suns didn't make it.
Do you want me to do research while you discuss?
And it was Kids Mavericks that made it.
Steve Nash finals appearance.
I mean, that's kind of my era, so I mean, if you don't believe me, that's fine.
Never appeared in the finals. But
Favorite number!
he was a development consultant for the Warriors when they made it. Not that it matters.
The doubt continues from the guy next to me. Your true expert for fantasy basketball and all things basketball, Mr. Release.
All right, so
Number one.
So what do you value more? Kid being the point guard out of his prime in a championship run, or Steve Nash, multiple MVPs and creating a dynamic offense that the league has never seen?
I put them on equal terms, to be honest with you. And the reason is they were both equally talented, in my opinion. Nash might have had a leg up with personal trophies, but Kidd had more team successes, more wins.
Didn't he bring the Nets to a finals appearance in his first year?
Yeah.
Or first couple years?
He brought the Nets to the finals against the Lakers.
I'm going Jason Kidd. I have bias, though.
Of course, because that was your favorite player. Be honest with you guys, Kidd was a Knick at one point, and it was one of our best years pre-Thibodeau era. So I do like Kidd. But at the longest time, I wanted Nash to be a Knick as well. Because I felt like we really needed somebody like that, but obviously never happened.
Kidd was also a better coach and proven to be, as he's still a coach.
All right, what does that have to do with play? They're equal.
Kidd. That's my take. All right. Chat.
All right, there's no one in there anymore.
Chat.
Stop saying chat. All right, back to the topic though. So we were talking about things going on in the NBA week before the Steve Nash thing. How can we connect this here?
Steve Nash and what?
Surprisingly, the Lakers look good, being that he last played with the Lakers. Now, they actually are coming together under J.J. Redick in a thing that Darvin Ham never really brought out of them. I remember someone saying that J.J. Redick's going to look good as a coach, and it was not me.
The genius continues. I might have the craziest takes that lead to success. And the Spurs one is one of them. Stay tuned on that one.
All right, it's early.
All right, so the Lakers doing good so far. Our team's going to eventually figure them out and game plan the correct way. Possibly. Very possible. Will Anthony Davis or LeBron get hurt? Very possible.
There's nobody on the screen.
What's your
Mr.
point?
Glass. Mr. Glass is not on the
I
screen.
was looking at the glass.
Glass. Get it, guys? What you think they call me, Mr. Glass? Unbreakable. Just like Kanye said.
Unbreakable like Cam Reddish. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Why'd you say Cam Reddish? He's very broken. But yes.
Unbreakable like Mikhail Shot.
Speaking on Mikhail, he's been good. He had one bad half and you come to rip him for shreds.
I just gave him a compliment that he found his form again after a couple games.
Yeah, I mean, Knicks are 3-2. They're very respectable wins. Specifically, 2 of the 3 were 30-point blowouts. Very respectable. And we're very happy here. We may have a dynamic duo to last for years.
Aren't the Bucks 1-5?
Yes.
Should we start the trend?
What's the trend?
Fire Doc Rivers trend.
I don't care enough. Let them flounder. Keep them there.
Dude,
Keep them there.
Who's first to go, Doc Rivers or Giannis?
Good question. Well, we know because Giannis...
Aren't they paying 3 coaches at the moment?
Yeah. Budenholzer. What's his face?
Guy that was doing good and got fired.
Yeah, what's his face?
The guy that was doing good and got fired. I don't remember his name.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but Darvin Ham's the assistant coach. Will he get promoted after Doc Rivers is gone?
No.
Probably.
No, so... Would Doc Rivers be the first to go? I don't think so.
Wait a minute. Isn't Rondo an assistant on their team? I think Rondo's an assistant. Make him the coach. Give him a chance.
How's that going to work out?
Look at JJ Redick. How's that going to work out? Elite IQ players that played recently know how to coach the game now.
I don't understand.
Jason Kidd.
You can't just be saying that about any NBA player. Now, is Rondo going to connect with teams? I've heard he's had attitude issues. I don't know if he's the right fit for a head coach yet. Give him
And
some...
Doc Rivers doesn't have an attitude.
Doc Rivers is seasoned. He put in the work. Rondo just started with coaching.
Doc Rivers.
Relax.
Doc Rivers
Relax.
is burnt, not seasoned.
All right. Nah,
Clip it.
Relax.
Clip it.
Relax. We don't want to kill people here.
This guy just wants to be This guy just wants to be canceled so bad.
To be canceled, you have to be somebody first. Am I right? I mean, you look at our chat, it's kind of dead.
Chat.
There is nobody on but me.
Oh my gosh. Chat.
Are we too loud for people? I don't think so.
I think we need more advertising.
Sign me, sign me, sign me, sign me.
I am the FanDuel X. No free ads.
No free ads! Would you stop saying it? Alright, enough. Let's go into what we were going to talk about today.
What would that be?
Let's do some Fantasy NBA recap! recaps. So, pull up the screen of what our predictions were on standings and all, and let's compare how it actually playing out. Stop showing that.
I'm not completely on the screen yet. Okay, so
So that's what we thought.
wait, they're not seeing it yet.
All right.
Chat. All right. So
Pick up Jordan Hawkins, really, Jay? That is a good fantasy. I was actually looking at him.
I was
But,
telling
he had
people
an
to pick
injury.
up Jordan Hawkins. So these were our predictions before week 1.
For anybody in our fantasy league, you may see your name here. Please understand, we are in week 2.
And it's not completely over week 2. There's some close matchups still.
I have a win coming.
It's not looking good for me. I might be 0-2 after this week.
As you can see,
We got
Stat Stuffers 6th place on mine. I'm looking good here.
Prestera has not fixed his lineup once since the league started.
Another accurate prediction.
We got Dirk, who we both ranked pretty low, and he's about to be 2-0.
Yeah, he's doing good. We're failing on our prediction there.
Okay, so who expected Dennis Schroeder to do this good? Let's go to the stats page. Alright, so...
What are you doing with the ads? No free ads!
Alright, all players. Total fantasy stats. Obviously, you got the main guys up here.
Look who's up there. Harden.
Dennis Schroeder! How is he doing this good?
He's on a trashy Brooklyn team.
Okay, let's scroll down a little bit. We got Vucevic doing pretty well.
DeRozan, look at that. Seems spacing is quite fine there. Fox,
Yeah, have you seen their record recently?
not important. Cat.
Another surprising, Buddy Hield. Going absolutely crazy.
Jay says, did you see Schroeder in the Olympics? Well, yes, we did. He typically does have good games for Germany, even before last year. So, yeah, I mean, that's expected as he's like the face of that team for right now with the Wagner brothers. Wagner, however you pronounce it. Germany actually has a solid trio with them. Schroeder is that linchpin there at the point guard, ball-dominant point guard. And he actually sets them up pretty well each time he plays for Germany. So, yes, we did see him.
Yeah, he's always cooking in Olympics because he gets to be the main guy, and I'm assuming that's what made him ready for right now. As you can see, this guy's absolutely dominating.
Jay, we apologize.
I'm not buying in yet. I am not buying in. Who expected Jalen Suggs to be this good also?
I know I didn't.
Like,
Whoa! 4 straight 50-plus.
who expected him to score 20 a game? Like,
Jalen Suggs. Where is this coming from?
I don't know. He was always like the defensive guy that, like Josh Hart type. Like, I don't know. I predicted him being the DPOY race.
Suggs?
Not like really winning it, but he's like
In the race?
he's a pretty good defender. Like, he's scrappy.
You really hate the Knicks, don't you?
What?
Not nothing.
No, I'm talking about last year.
Yeah, whatever.
Another surprise. I mean, Draymond wasn't really a good fantasy player last year. He's doing half decent. Like,
Here and there, yeah.
obviously you got the main guys.
We didn't really play. I mean, again, this is still week 2, guys. This is a long season. I've had people had these false confidences against me before. I will come back strong. I am the waiver wire pickup master, and I will make the playoffs. I am guaranteeing.
All right, so you have some explaining to do with this guy's team.
Scotty Barnes. Andy's team.
He's 1-0, about to be 2-0, and you predicted him last place.
Well, you see.
Last place.
Yeah, I understand that. You see here. He's also facing Rebels right now, for one. He happens to have a good start to the year. Congratulations. The team still may have a downfall here, as Banchero has recently been injured. He's got some other guys that may fall off towards the middle of the season, toward the end of the year as well. Chris Paul is not going to last at his age. Trae Young's going to be canceled out by the middle of the season, too.
What do you mean? Trae Young's a real player.
Yeah, but he's going to lose interest when he starts failing again. When he sees no light, will he care? No. Scoot's been kind of, I don't know.
He started off good, now he's just back to normal.
So, yeah, I mean, will this last with Mr. Andy? I don't know. Is he built for the long term, or is he just getting short-term successes?
I see a lot of players that are short-term type players.
Yeah.
I
My
mean,
opinion.
Wemby's not really doing as much. Well, I mean, he's doing decent, but
He snatched up Sarr after I dropped him.
I mean, he's doing good now. You kind of dropped him.
I mean,
He's doing pretty good in the last 4 games. Maybe.
again, is that sustainable though?
Maybe he found his touch shooting wise. And he's getting a lot of blocks, as you could see.
Understood.
Blocks are pretty big stat wise.
I mean, that's kind of why I picked him up to begin with, is because he's on Washington.
Jay says,
His team could have the craziest fall off in history. If the guys continue to ball. That's up to you, buddy.
I mean, Booker's pretty healthy. Luka's pretty healthy. LeBron, I don't know how he stays healthy. I mean, Zion, he's already hurt.
Yeah, Zion got out. Looks like Zion's out. Right hamstring. Here we go again with the legs. See, this is why you don't draft a guy like that so high.
All right, so I have some advice for you. I know you're not going to listen because I actually like this guy as a player. Wait, where is he? Oh, it's probably because he didn't play. I know you probably are not going to listen because I like this guy as a player.
You said that.
Where? I'm just confused, like, where this guy is on his roster. Did he drop him already?
He could have.
All right, so
Trey Murphy.
I know I like Trey Murphy, and you probably think I'm going to claim him, but as you could see, Zion got hurt, and Trey Murphy is still out. If you want, you could probably drop Trey Murphy and put Zion on IR and pick up someone that could actually play. I mean, you're 2-0, so you could do what you want, but
no, it all depends on the severity of Zion's injury. If it's just a day or two, don't listen to that, for one. Also, if Trey Murphy goes on the market, I'm snatching him.
Why?
Waiver wire pickups, we love 3-pointers here.
So why didn't you get Trey Mann?
I did have him at one point.
Why did you drop Trey Mann?
It was part of my cycle of dropping and adding players. The player roulette as I call it.
Why aren't you picking up Jordan Hawkins?
I actually thought about it, but I picked someone else up. True story.
I mean, how long is Trey Murphy out for? That was a while ago.
Yeah, he could be back soon. Like I was saying, he's getting snatched up if he drops him.
I mean, you're not going to claim him instantly, like...
I might.
Alright, so this guy's trying to tank.
Not exactly. Go click on our matchup here.
Who's
Me and
that?
Michelle's matchup. So this is our sister Michelle, of course. As you can see, a lot of doubt was given at me here by the guy next to me. I am clearly the better fantasy player than her. As you could see, some solid pickups. Matherin, as I told you guys. Grady Dick, favorite pickup of the week. Not because of the name, guys. Don't get... As you see, I did have Trey Mann in this week. I finally dropped Klingon after his multiple failures. I had Grant Williams for a spell. Kuzma's playing Monday. Oh, wait, no, he's out. Sorry. Yeah, I'm sitting him. I forgot I picked someone else up.
So you have 2 injuries right now, it looks like.
Plus Porzingis.
So 3.
Yep.
You're in trouble.
Am I?
No, I don't know how long Brown's out for.
That he's back.
Ruled out.
Oh, wait. I'm thinking of why I sat him. Sorry. I did sit him. As you this is not showing Monday's pickups, mind you. I picked up some players. Monday.
Gafford.
I understand. Yeah, that was for today. To have 2 players playing. Hello there.
Look, you also have Chris Middleton that's hurt. You're in trouble.
Yeah, I understand that, but look who I picked up.
Okay,
Kuminga
he's
was
not.
a solid pickup. Solid pickup.
He's also-
Solid pickup.
He's not-
Solid pickup.
He's not doing good. That's why I dropped him.
20-something. I will take that
That's
as a
pretty
full
mediocre.
lineup. Full lineup. Full lineup.
I don't understand. Obviously, he can't drop anyone here. Like, they're all pretty decent players.
That's why you have 3 bench slots, people. Jaylen Brown is not a long-term injury.
Whose town is it?
Jaylen Brown, back around, back in town, backing down. I will never drop Trigger Trey. Good job, Jay. Good job.
You can't drop Trigger Trey.
You don't drop a shooter like that.
I mean, I probably would have done it earlier in the season where he actually, like, first got hurt. Like, maybe the first game of the
Yeah, I
season.
wouldn't do that.
He's still out, and it's, what, 2-3 weeks in?
We're 2 weeks in.
2 weeks in.
Relax.
That's a pretty long time.
That's not.
It is.
If you have an open IR spot, it is not.
Okay, I'm
That's
saying if
why
it
I
was
put
my
it-
team, because I had Paul George who was also out.
Exactly. He's not you. Carry on.
Alright, so let's go on to... I'll talk about a team that I doubted. Let's pull it up. Because we already...
Yeah, you already attacked me. You said Dirk, Phantom. Phantom. Let's talk Phantom.
Phantom.
Pull him up.
Is he
Pull
doing
him
good?
Up. Pull him up. Pull him up.
Alright, so he beat Potatoes, and he's about to lose to the...
To Mr. J, who is on chat with us right now. Thank you for the support, man.
What are you doing?
Alright.
What are you doing?
Steven, you're making me look bad. I had high hopes for you. Top 3.
Why are you keeping Al Horford? Why do you not have someone on your IR?
I mean, you have like a bunch of players out.
I don't understand. Like, is LeVert even doing good?
Yeah. He's doing LeVert things.
That's
Typical.
Decent.
Typical rotation player stuff.
This guy should be gone already.
Trace Jackson Davis, fantasy-wise, I don't know about that. The bigger question is, why isn't Leonard or Bogdanovich on IR? That's the bigger question.
Reevaluate in 4 weeks. Why is he on your team?
Either IR or you can't drop Leonard.
Leonard's coming back in January or something.
Yeah, so I would put him on IR.
Probably January. Yeah, put Leonard on IR. Get rid of Bogey. Get rid of Horford maybe. Get rid of Trace.
There's plenty of guys to pick up, guys. I mean, I could do your 3 best waiver wire pickups. These are just some of the names there, as you can see. Solid list. There's some guys that contribute. A sneaky good pickup, believe it or not, might be Tamani Kamara.
All right, so you want to listen to the real expert here. You got Wendell Carter, very consistent starter. Lou Dort.
We're talking sneaky.
If we're talking sneaky,
Tamani Kamara. That's sneaky.
Gary Bird. We're gonna talk about Gary Bird.
Garrison Matthews is trash.
Obviously, he's still playing right now, but the last couple That's not great, but I mean, 48.
You see one game and you get excited about it.
Gary Bird.
And it's a long season.
Gary Bird. Oh my
Relax,
God.
guys. He is who he is.
I mean, Derek
Streaky
Jones
shooter.
Jr., another...
I don't
Decent.
know about that.
I would pick him up.
Nah, -6, right?
That's one game, though.
That's trash. I don't have a lot of faith. Click Kamara, please. Stop hiding the facts here. Solid player there.
That's just...
You know what you're getting, and he's going to get minutes because he's on a trash team. Because of injuries, because of things going on. With
Why
their...
would you get him over Dort or Carter, though?
Why not?
Look at those numbers.
You cannot go off just the past.
What are you
have to have a
talking
lot of
about?
Sneaky good pickup. You want to
Why would
surprise
you-
people.
Are you hiding McBride because you want him?
Dad actually claimed him. I didn't want to say that.
Okay, I know that, but, like, people could still put a claim in.
Yeah, but I also know, as a sixth man, he's not always going to be, like, heavy minutes.
Speaking of heavy minutes.
Right now, because of the Middleton injury, Prince might be a good
I know
one.
he's not a good pickup at all, but I just don't understand, like, this guy's giving you 5 points, and you're playing him 30-plus minutes.
It's not about that.
Obviously, he's probably, like, one of their better defenders,
Yeah,
wise,
exactly.
but
Okay, so...
the Bucks are in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
Anyway, you told me a lot of things about how the Sixers were going to be with depth. I'm not seeing that depth you spoke
What
on.
does that have to do with fantasy?
Kyle Lowry sitting there.
Okay, like,
So why is he starting?
you realize we have
So why
injuries.
is he starting?
You realize we have injuries.
So why is he starting?
We have injuries.
No. Why is he starting?
Because George
No,
is
no, no,
hurt.
no, 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 no. Why? That's not a point guard. Why is he starting?
What do you mean?
Why is he starting when there's a guy named Eric Gordon, when there's a guy named Jared McCain even?
Okay, so
Why is he starting?
Nick Nurse obviously loves Kyle Lowry for what he has done for him.
Past is the past.
There's a reason he's still on the team for veteran presence, championship pedigree. He can rely on him, so he says, but honestly, Jared McCain is the better player. I've been saying
At
it
this
since the
point.
start.
At this point, because Lowry's washed, but go ahead.
I mean, he's doing decent. Like
He's washed.
He's putting up
Nah, he's
consistent
washed.
numbers, like around 10 points. He shouldn't be playing more than 20 minutes. I mean, that's where they're keeping him at around.
Yeah, most part, yeah. The one game in Toronto. Let's talk about your failed accusations about Avida. You told me that he was going to do more than Grant. You told me that he was going to do more than Ayton. Multiple games now, we've seen both of those guys achieve more than Avida. I mean, if you want some real advice on players, come to me.
All right, so I don't think he's necessarily found his comfortable spot. Actually, he's had some decent games. He does a little bit of everything, steals, blocks.
Where's those
A
points
lot
you were
of
talking
turnovers
about?
there, but
He's kind of mid.
yeah, he's kind of a mid-fantasy player. That's why I dropped him. Might have some success later on, and I'll pick him back up, but we'll see.
Nah. He is who he is. That's what he was with the Wizards.
All right.
Nothing exciting. He is, serviceable.
Should we even...
Let's talk Michelle, yes. So, she has some questionable players here. What position did we say she would be?
Wait,
Each of us?
Shaden Sharp's in free agency.
Okay. It's her.
What's questionable?
Stop it. Not too much. Not too much. No, but like we were saying, show where we picked her. We haven't done that recently.
I think we both had around 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
I had her 6 and you had her 4th?
No, I had her 6th, you had her 4th.
Oh, opposite. Sleepers, okay. So, go to what she's done last week and this week.
I injuries. Leave me alone, you judges.
0-2. Thank you for letting me down
I
so
have
far.
5 injuries.
0-2.
5 injuries.
0-2.
5. Count it.
We're
5.
Get on the chat if you want to talk.
No.
Our stream has been, what's the word?
Hijacked. Get out of
These
our camera.
haters.
No,
You're
no,
only
no.
losing because I
We're-
don't have Joel playing right now. So laugh it up while you
Yeah,
can. Your
Porzingis is out too.
team is not that
Relax.
good, Mario.
If anyone's interested, Embiid's probably on the market. If you want
No,
to send
he's
some
not.
trades. She needs to trade someone that's hurt, so go ahead and send some offers.
She has quickly. Her allegiance to quickly is also hurting her as well.
I mean, I would pick up quickly if I saw him on free agency.
Would you?
Yeah, I would tank
All
a
right.
week
So
or two.
I also question the Aldama pickup.
He's doing good.
Hey,
Do you watch the Grizzlies?
not at all.
The questionable ones were
What's Eason doing there?
Easton's doing decent. You're really terrible at these. The problem
Yeah.
is there's
No. You get excited after one game of a high number. That is what you do.
that isn't.
All right, I get the Pritchard thing. You don't have to click him.
What do you mean? There's multiple high numbers. 36, 26, 29.
I didn't know 26 is a high number.
That's consistent. If you want to talk about me being somewhat wrong, this guy's playing a lot of minutes recently, and I'm surprised, honestly.
New coach! New coach! You know, Williams only sat him because he didn't like him. I heard that. That's why I said that.
Why
Come with facts. Come with facts on our pod for once.
New coach.
New coach. New coach. So
New coach.
Royce O'Neal is interesting. Again, another victim of a one-game successor.
Again, I had to pick him up because I have 5 injuries.
Stop it. Get on the chat if you need to talk.
4 injuries right now.
Hijacked.
McCollum,
Get on
Quickly.
the chat.
Embiid, Vassell. Great players, all injured. All
Unless you want to be Mike Wallace, get
high-scoring
on
players.
the chat.
All high-scoring players. So that's why you won. Clearly, you would have lost otherwise.
I have injuries
Send
too.
trades
Count 'em.
away. She has 4 injuries.
No, I'm
That
not
is- I
accepting
actually
trades
have 3 or
unless it's
4
people
myself.
that is.
All right,
Send
stop
trades.
I'm not
Stop
accepting
using
trades.
excuses. Drop some players if you don't have injuries.
I have dropped a lot of players. Look at the chat. Let's see. Who did I drop today? Andre Drummond, which I picked up because of Embiid.
That was a horrible pickup.
Hami Hawkins because he's
Bench player.
now.
Bench
Well, last
player.
year
He's
he
been
was.
a bench player.
Last year he was a high-scoring player who was much coveted on.
Tyler
Tyler
Hero's
Hero's
back.
returned.
Oh,
And
you all hated on
Scary
him. You
Scary.
all hated on him before the draft
He
started.
plays a lot of minutes.
And I advocated for Tyler
Chat.
Hero, and you all.
Chat, we're hijacked.
Our chat is basically
These
dead.
guys are going back on the word. They're all hating on Tyler Hero. He sucks. Yeah, right. Okay, you
He's
guys.
not-
All right.
You don't know
Well,
basketball.
my Knicks beat the Heat.
You
I
don't
don't
know
need to hear us about
basketball.
Tyler Hero.
You don't know basketball.
All right, let's go to default.
I also dropped Grayson
Moving on.
Allen.
Moving
Moving
on.
on, next
Moving on.
team.
Default. Good start. Default. Where do we have
As
him?
I said,
I
this
said
team-
that too.
He has Tyler Hero.
Go.
Default is third on
As
yours.
you can see,
he
I
was
had
fifth
him.
on mine. Top 5. That's actually, we both have him pretty decent.
I mean, 5's pretty bad.
No, it's
All right, so obviously I like this team a lot. I probably should have put them 2 like I wanted. Norman Powell is a great pickup. Zubac, another great pickup. Garland has been producing at a really high clip.
sure.
You got Cameron Johnson, the guy I dropped after
I had him at one point too.
after I dropped him. I should not have dropped him after seeing these numbers.
Same.
Crumble Cookie, he's on the block. Send your trades. Actually, he's doing not terrible. Send your trades. He's on the block.
He's doing a little of everything for some reason.
Who else?
Toronto Dump. Talk about how Tatum stuffed the stat stuffers this week. Zubac was a great pickup. I agree. I actually, like Pat Bev said,
All right, let's finish.
Zubac is a top 5 center in the NBA this year. Top 5.
I was
Zubac.
I was on the Zubac train. I should have drafted him like I wanted to. But let's finish up default before we get back to my failures.
Back to reality here with what we're talking.
Sabonis, great fantasy player. You have some words to talk about.
I do have some words. He's getting a lot of rebounds as usual. He's making a lot of passes. He's scoring as his normal clip. I did not expect that part of it. 21.5 already. I have nothing to say but success to him. Congrats on proving me wrong.
Who else did you clown? Sengun? Do you have some
Sengun.
words? I mean,
Well,
he's not doing that good.
I
We
mean-
can skip that. We can skip.
Yeah, I have
Bobby
some.
Portis is on the block. Wait, why is he even on your team?
Portis had a couple.
The only hope you have in trading him is probably with Rebels. As
He
you can
likes
see,
Portis for
likely to
some-
trade. Send some offers to Rebels. You might have some success there. Sohan.
What about him?
Let's talk about it. Let's really...
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
What do you want me to say?
Late pick. You clowned him. You said he should have dropped it, or should drop him.
It's week 2. Week 2, guys.
Can't accept.
Week 2.
Can't
week
accept.
2. Week 2.
Alright. So I don't know if Tron's still in the chat, but I'm willing to...
Yes, he is. Let's get in. Get into your stuff.
I'm willing to
Go into your stuff, Mel Thomas.
take some hits. As you could see, I'm probably going to lose because Okongwu decided to not
Um,
play. Stop getting points!
If we're talking reality here, you're going to be 1-1 if you win this game. I do like your team. So 1-1's not a terrible start. I have high hopes for you still. Solid guys, Jalen Brunson and Towns there. Mobley has been pretty good.
I really want to get right into it. Alright, Scottie Pippen, great pickup.
Sneaky.
He has been very good for the Grizzlies.
Product of injuries opening up his playing time. Let's say that.
I guess, yeah, who knows what his role is when
Bane is out.
Marcus Smart.
Marcus Smart is out. Kennard is out.
Sell-
Williams is out.
Sell high. Wait, one team interested? Who's interested? Sell high. Sell him.
You could get some quality value because his numbers might dip soon.
Sell him.
Wait, who's his starting point guard right now? Go up.
Wait,
Tatum's-
why would
I'll-
starting point guard matter? He has Brunson.
I was seeing who was up there. Kobe White is solid too.
D'Lo's
team
kind of
is-
failing, I think.
He's doing D'Lo things.
He picked him kind of late, so it's not terrible. Nurkic, I think he's failing also. Yep. I don't.
Yeah,
Why do you
terrible,
even have
terrible.
him?
Like his role on the Suns is basically rebound.
Yeah, he's not even playing like starter minutes. Plumlee, I think Plumlee's are.
Plumlee's there, and they like to go small too. I was watching one of the replays.
Walker Kessler seems to be back to form mostly.
How much of that is injuries too, though?
Who's hurt? Like Hendricks, like he's out for the year, probably.
Yeah, we got an LMAO.
Aiton's doing Aiton things.
As I told you,
He's not even doing good though. Like,
13-11. That is better than Avida.
okay, that's not even that good. He's just 7 foot.
He's solid.
Obviously, these three players. Oh wait, Klay Thompson's probably staying on his roster, but Finney Smith and Alvarado are.
I don't understand those.
No, I was gonna say they're what's the word? The spinny relay. They're relay players that eventually will be dropped after tonight. Interested to see who he's picking
Honestly,
up.
I should have lost. I played the free agency game all week. Facts. Same here for me.
Is he saying that roulette does not work?
No, he's saying Roulette helped him win. He should have lost based on paper.
But I was doing the same.
He should have lost based.
I was doing the-
He should have lost based on paper.
I was doing the same thing. So like, what do you?
You're not. What we're gathering here is Lucas is not a true fantasy waiver wire pickup guy. You want to come to me for the expert advice. Come to me and pay me.
No one's paying you. All right, so
Stop lying to the people.
I failed in the waiver wire. Somehow Okongwu decided to not play last minute for rest reasons. David Roddy is not doing great so far.
Terrible pickup.
6 minutes.
Explain your Claxton.
Um,
Explain your Claxton.
as you can see here,
Explain your Claxton.
5 personal fouls.
Go to the starting lineup
22
for the
min-
Brooklyn Nets. Go to the starting lineup for the Brooklyn
Bro-
Nets. Back up! Back up!
Ben Simmons is starting for now because they're ramping up Claxton. Eventually, Claxton's going to start.
So why is he in your fantasy lineup?
I'm not dropping Claxton. He's not doing that bad considering.
Oh, he's doing bad.
Oh, he's doing what?
9 points.
Oh, he's doing what?
Bad.
Oh, he's doing
Stop
what?
looking at one game.
Can't accept. Can't accept.
One game.
What is he saying? Oh wait.
I already said that. Carry on. Stop looking at the chat. I'm taking care of that.
Sneaky good pickup, Bilal Koulibaly. If you have another league, pick him up. I'm telling you, he's like. People are comparing him to the Kawhi Leonard. Maybe he's the future Kawhi, because if you look at these numbers, steals, points, rebounds. I have a case.
Got a better case than that.
What was that? Oh, also Pat was seen saying that he likes Koulibaly. Just wanted to point that out there.
You didn't even know Koulibaly before last year.
He just got drafted last year.
I do the scouting on the drafts. Come to me for your NBA draft expertise as well.
Didn't I get a lot of draft picks right this draft?
Let's not talk about this past one because that was my worst one.
What do we got in the chat?
Future Kawhi has big shoes to fill. I agree. I agree because they are not even alike. If you want to talk more along those lines, you want to talk OG Anunoby and play styles, and also defensive impact. That is more future Kawhi than
I'm taking
Bilal
Koulibaly. I'm taking Koulibaly at his contract over OG.
It's not about the contract. It is about play style. Are they the same player? Absolutely not.
I mean, Koulibaly is scoring more points.
Really?
Yes.
You want to test that theory?
Let's test it.
Go to OG right now.
Who has him?
Dad. Speaking on Dad, let's get into him. Find the OG. Look at that!
13 points.
Look at that!
13.
60-point fantasy week!
13 points compared to
19.
19 points.
On the
Who
crappy...
is closer to Kawhi? You tell me.
No, play style.
You tell me.
We're not
who's
talking
closer.
about that. We're talking about play style.
You tell me who's
No!
closer.
Did you watch any Knicks games? No.
Yes.
No, you didn't.
What do you mean?
Who has been
I
doing
watched them
mid-post
versus-
jumpers? OG. Who's been shooting threes?
Koulibaly.
Who has been locking players up on the wings?
Koulibaly.
No.
All right. What is the
OG.
Knicks' defensive rating so far?
I don't freaking know.
Should we search it up?
Yeah, look it up.
Knicks defensive rating.
OG is closer to Kawhi if you're talking about play style.
Wait, that's not this
That's
year,
last
is
year.
it?
I don't think it's going to be out yet. Unless that's last year.
Is it here?
I think it might be a little too early, but here we go.
Defensive. Where is it?
No. Advanced filters. Oh, there it is.
Advanced.
Yeah.
Defensive rating. Sixers are pretty bad.
Mid-tier, but we're not talking about the entire team because Towns and Brunson are not elite, per se. We're talking about the wings. Let's go by player.
Go by player. How am I going to do that?
Player stats? I mean, what do you want me to tell you?
Players.
Stats?
Traditional. Advanced.
Find defensive dashboard. I mean, do I have to crawl with you?
Defensive.
No. What we want
No free ads.
advanced stats, right?
Forward. That's not a forward.
Huh?
That's not a forward. What are we doing? Alright, this is a stupid topic. Alright,
No,
chat. Chat.
We're losing people.
Obviously, no one cares about OG Anunoby.
I think no one cares about Koulibaly.
They will.
He's on a
pretty soon.
trash team. Now, mind you, you're looking at scoring when I talked about play style. Obviously, OG's like the fourth option on the team. Come on, use your brain. Get with the times and talk normal. Now, let's talk Mr. Rebels here's team. Obviously, looks like he's going to lose again. He lost-
Holy crap. Holy crap. He's getting carried.
He has a great player, and Jokic, we know
That is why you need a top 5 pick. And I never received one.
Do you notice that OG has double SAR
Huh?
as a fourth option? Let's talk about impact.
Wait, you
here.
only had him for a game.
No, that's... Oh, duh. All right, no, I didn't forget.
What were you saying?
Nothing. DiVincenzo was not a smart fantasy pickup. Like I said,
KCP and other... What?
that doesn't make any sense to
What?
have him.
What the heck?
So we had him 8th. I think you had him 8th too on the rankings. It could be worse. He might even be 10th soon.
Drew
These don't really
Holiday.
make sense, these guys. I mean, Josh Hart does. I mean, he does everything.
Holy crap. I
Hey.
didn't expect that.
I did. I've been
Russell
watching.
Westbrook, I mean...
That's not a great
Just drop him already.
These are guys that you just know the name of. Jordan Poole is pretty solid. Obviously, the big names, you know who they are. Look at those, though. I mean,
These are pretty bad.
49 and 30.
One game.
As the fourth option.
One
That's-
game.
That's his defensive impact because he's not scoring a lot.
I mean, there's some work to do with this team, but
A lot of work. Not some.
somehow 1-0. So after this
Oh,
week,
he won the
1-1.
first week?
Yeah.
All right, that changes a bit.
Was it against Sleepers?
Yeah,
I can't
it could have
remember.
been. It would make a lot of sense. Her team might just be as worse. We had high hopes, but I don't think she'll be up there if it keeps up like that.
Do I even have to talk about Prestera? Like,
Let's click him. Click him. Get into Prestera, Liam.
Oh God.
Liam, your team is trash. Where did we have him?
I think we both had him mid-pack.
Prestera, I had
5
him
and then
7.
7.
Yeah, I mean, I picked him to be out of the playoffs.
These players do not make sense. I mean,
I don't understand that. Why is Herbert Jones still
no
there?
IR used. Why?
Why is it Sir Thompson?
Why any of the Thompsons are here?
He has both too. Like I don't understand. Like you think
Is
he's
this
better?
guy doing anything?
Yeah, he's getting assists.
I
Yeah,
would keep him.
assists alone could keep him on the team, but
What the heck?
Eamon Thompson actually decent. Yeah, I don't understand
What?
this.
Wait,
Why don't you drop this guy?
blood clot issue. Caruso, I don't think he's. What the heck?
He's kind of like not doing much fantasy wise.
There's some work to do here.
Brogdon. He has Brogdon too.
Where?
Brogdon.
Oh. Isn't he out for a while?
Yes. He had a surgery. Why are these guys on your team?
What the heck?
I mean, move Scotty Barnes to IR and drop some of those guys.
Basically a free win every week at this point until he fixes his team.
He had probably the lowest score in the league.
Should we check that?
I'm pretty sure 1,000 something.
How do I check
You go to standings, you can see.
points? Where's points for? Oh, down here. Is it? Oh, here it is.
Yeah, he does. Not even close. Yeah, I'm down there for now, people. Keep doubting me.
This is very similar to my list, honestly, besides Dirk at number
Absolutely not. You had yourself first.
one. I had Default
Absolutely
up there. I had Scotty
not.
Barnes and Tatum up there.
Absolutely not.
I mean, look at the list. Thomas, Default,
You had Dirk
Scotty.
last. You had Dirk last.
We both had him.
No. This is not similar to yours at all.
Points against. Holy crap.
Prestar is getting killed. That's what I take away from that.
Oh my god. Even Tatum's is getting kind of killed.
The luck of the draw, somehow.
Default, you have the luck this year, unlike last year.
Dirk, you're facing easy opponents too, you jerk. Don't get
Look at
too
you.
excited. Relax. I had a bad week first week. Look at my moves though. I have 10 already. You have 13.
I have the most. I use all my pickups.
Prestara, what are you doing? Rebels, he picked some people up for next week, but another bigger question. Steven, what the heck?
Steven and Prestera have so much work to do. But I can't say much because he actually has a win and I don't.
That's not important. In the long, grand scheme of things, it is a long season. You need to fix your rosters. Keep on.
So a topic that
Is that all the teams?
yeah,
We did Mel?
didn't we?
No.
Yeah, we did. We talked about these
Oh, we
players.
did. Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right, so
Why are we on this page still?
before the league started, I was changing the settings to better suit the league in general. I had some advice that we should have made double doubles and triple doubles more points.
I thought so too.
I wanted to. Apparently, I didn't press save on it. So, double doubles is an extra point. Triple doubles is another extra point. So, unfortunately, Jokic and Luka users and Wemby maybe, you might not have the triple double points as you wanted. And John Morant had a triple double actually too, so I would have benefited from that. Maybe
Well,
next year.
Yeah. I mean, other guys may have triple doubles throughout the year as well. So, kudos to you for getting those, but we're not rewarding them as much as maybe some others
You
do.
still get the stats from all the triple doubles though.
You get all those stats. You acquire the Jokic type numbers as he is dominating fantasy once again.
Trade me him.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Do you think he's ever going to get traded in any fantasy league?
Idiots, maybe.
Trade me him.
Not happening. Stop it. No finagling your way to championships.
Let's do a live trade.
Alright, the people don't want to see this.
No, I'm kidding. Anything else you want to discuss? GeoGuessr.
Why are we on this screen still?
GeoGuessr.
That's what I want to know.
Alright, so we could switch back.
Take off display. No,
Oops.
we need that, you idiot.
We just went blank for a second.
We back.
Chat.
There is barely anyone. Alright.
Wait,
What are you doing?
we don't need that.
So that concludes the fantasy recap. Obviously, week 2, these are not finalized standings. Don't get excited too much, people. I'm coming.
No, he's actually going the opposite way with all his injuries. If they
Yips!
continue to miss games, he will be
Yips!
losing next week versus whoever he's playing. Hopefully me.
Yeah, okay, 0-2.
Stay tuned for the stat stuffing.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, we'll see.
Just in time for Thanksgiving in the States.
What about Boxing Day?
What about it?
When is that?
Isn't that the day after?
Is that their Christmas?
No, wait. No, they have Christmas the same day as us.
Are you sure?
What is Boxing Day again? I forget.
Boxing Day. Let's look it up.
Isn't that like their Black Friday?
No.
Are you sure?
I am positive. It is the day after Christmas in the States.
Wait.
So basically, servants, tradespeople, and the poor traditionally were presented with gifts. By the 21st century, it became a day associated with shopping and sporting events.
I don't understand.
I mean, I guess it's Black Friday type.
Does this call for a song? We're going to put Embiid in the box.
No.
Preserve him.
Stop it. Stop taking my stuff.
Wait, you were going to sing that?
No. I am the song man here.
Put Embiid in the box.
Alright, so should we do something else now?
Ship him away. Wait, what?
Ship him away? You want to trade him? I know.
No.
We caught him, guys!
No.
We caught him. So the world is silly.
No. We're not doing this. Chat. It's been a good stream.
The world of silly.
Remember to leave a like, comment, anything if you're watching late. Any questions, we might have a mailbag next episode if we get enough mailbag questions.
I mean, we kind of did a chat mailbag today.
Yeah, we had some questions. But honestly, every episode I'm down to like answer questions about whatever, fantasy, NBA.
Don't forget to pay me the $69 for your 3 best pickups.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's asking for money for failing.
I'm not failing, guys. You saw my week. I had some quality pickups.
Alright. We'll catch you guys in the next one.